Happy White History Month.
You either be quiet and act like I didn't just say it.
Yeah.
Some of them laugh. But that's about it. Just those two responses.
It's amazing to me how to say white is like scary now for people. You say Happy White History Month, they're like, ha, ha, ha. They laugh or they're scared to respond or anything. And it's hard being white in America. Have y'all noticed that? White is like a bad word. You guys want to come up here? We saved those seats for you.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. We knew you were coming.
Oh, good.
I don't know how. It was the spirit. Right on. Thank you. This is for the latecomers. For the back. But it's hard being white. Is it just me seeing that? Is it hard being white? No. Yeah. And some people tell me, we celebrated white every day. And I asked, well, how do we celebrate it? We did a on the street thing coming up for you this past weekend. We did a Happy White History Month. Oh my God. We went on the street and did it. Oh my God. But I didn't know it was so hard being white. No? Have you noticed it hard being white?
There's both sides.
Meaning what?
Yeah, being white, like sometimes it's easier, and sometimes it's like there's the propaganda and the advertisement against the white man in modern times. Like there's this weird like malice and hate when it's talked about, when just like the white race or a white male or a straight white Christian male, it's just like the more narrow you get on that, it's been vilified, and it clearly comes out when people talk to you. But then there's also, there's like a heritage to it, that there's a unspoken ease of being a white man in America, like, cause it's white man country, like founded by the white man, so.
But how is it easy being Really? Did you know that?
I just found out.
Good morning. Welcome to Fellowship. I am Jesse Peterson. You can get involved by going to our YouTube chat line, and Hake will pass on your questions or comments to me, and I'll respond accordingly. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
How's everybody?
Good.
Yeah, you sure? Amazing. Before I get into the biblical question, and I was just talking about how difficult it is to be white. We did a man on the street. When are we going to play that on the radio?
Soon, this week, hopefully.
Okay, hopefully for you this week. And I realized even more so. Let me see the people with anger. You get angry sometimes. You have anger. Yeah, okay. So everybody, except the 4 people on the row. You get angry sometimes, right, sir? Okay. You say yes? Yes. Okay. What I noticed about anger, and I saw it on the street this weekend, angry people are stupid people. Sorry. Well, not sorry, but I'm happy to tell you.
Good thing we didn't raise our hand.
I bet the other angry people glad they didn't raise their hands. But angry people are really dumb. It made no sense at all for 1 second to be angry. It made no sense. Think about it. You got to be crazy to be angry. You are a human being and you're walking through life in darkness. Think about that. You got to be mentally ill. That's why everybody's mentally ill. because everyone is angry, except for those men and women who are starting to overcome. But I want you to know, and I'm going to prove it to you today. You're dumb. You're dumb. It doesn't even make sense to be angry. There's not one thing that could happen to you in this whole world, the rest of your life, that you should get angry about. Really, not one thing. You only get angry because you're mentally ill, and medication is not going to do anything about that. You can go to your little psychiatrist, your little doctor, and they give you medication for anger. You're only going to get worse, and you're going to be worse and not know that you're worse, because you're going to be medicated up, and you're not going to be able to deal with overcoming the anger. But anger is dumb. So, for an example, let's say that you're married 80 years, and you have 400 kids, and all of a sudden the husband or the wife said, I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm leaving. You abuse me. You know, they always say that. If you have anger, you're going to feel, oh, don't leave me. I love you. How will I live without you? I'm so hurt. Let's go have counseling. Let's do this. If it's the husband or the wife that want to leave, right? You're going, I'm lonely, don't leave me. And then you're going to call your mother, Mama, my husband want to leave me. And I knew that man was no good, no way. Mama, my wife want to leave me. I knew that woman was a slut. I told you not to marry her. She's going to tell you, you know what? Don't worry about it, right? But, and so because you have anger or resentment, which is both the same, you're going to be all upset. But just imagine this. If you didn't have anger or resentment and that person wanted to leave, you'd be like, okay, bye. See you later, been fun. And you wouldn't feel a thing, you wouldn't miss them, it would be nothing to you. But because you have anger, you're hurt. It's crazy to be emotional too, we'll talk about that another day. But you're hurt because the person want to leave you. Does that make sense? Yeah. If somebody don't want to be with you, they don't want to be with you. What's wrong with you that you have to hurt because somebody don't want to play with you anymore? If you don't want to play, you don't want to play. Fine. That makes sense? Yeah. But you cry and you fight, and then you go to their jobs and break out the windows of the cars. I used to drive up and down Pacific Coast Highway. When my woman going to leave me, I would be feeling so bad. I would get in my car on a Sunday afternoon, because Sunday afternoon was really nice. It was sometimes Saturday. And I would put on soul music, groovy, on a Sunday afternoon. Or I would play, she gone, I better let her face it. I'd be crying all the way from Los Angeles to Santa Barbara. I was angry. I was insane. Really. I couldn't handle it. My emotion was hurt. And then my imagination was running crazy. Because to imagine her being with someone else, I could not handle that. Isn't that crazy? I was retarded. But I didn't know I was retarded because everybody else was retarded. So I didn't know you could live a life without being retarded. Retardation. Can we say that word there? I just thought about that word. You don't say retarded anymore, right? You can hardly say homeless anymore. You gotta say unhoused. Like they don't have a bathroom to go to or something. But just think about if you're angry, you're mentally ill. And the problem is with you. What's wrong with you that you're not a whole person, that this person come in and fulfill your life? Or at least pretend to. Or you think he or she died. Think about that. And so what made me think about this right now is we were doing this man on the street yesterday, and I don't want to give you everything, but one thing we were talking about was White History Month. And I ran into a lot of blacks up there, and I was surprised because it was a white, used to be white area, and nearly all of the blacks, and maybe all, but I don't remember. They said no to White History Month. They're like, we have white history every day. And then I asked, do you love the white people? No. Why? Because they enslaved us. Because of racism. They enslaved us. And these people are like young people, like early 20s, 30 it appeared. And then I'm like, you gotta be crazy. In your early 30s, thinking that somebody enslaved you 150 years ago, and, and that impact your life now. Think about that. They're using that as an excuse not to be free. The white man enslaved us, and nobody knew anything about slavery. And so I'm like, where did you get that from? They taught us that in school. This is why you shouldn't send your children to a public school system. Why would you teach your children that you can't make it in life because of something that happened 150 years ago? Even the slave people weren't that mad about it. They loved Mr. Charlie. I remember whenever my master said he was sick, I grew up on a plantation, for those who don't know. When my master said he was sick, I was like, yes, master, we sick. Because my grandparents who worked on the plantation, ran the plantation, they weren't mad at the white man. I'm sure there were some things they disagreed with, but they didn't raise us up to be mad about it. They taught us to work, treat everybody the same, and they were good and bad and all human beings. And so I didn't know to be mad at the white man until I moved to California. And then I started listening to these stupid black leaders. They were lying to me, and I was so young. But you don't need to be angry, folks. Nobody, male or female, can hold you back in life. That's a false idea. There's nothing that you want to do in life that you can't do. It's up to you. But you got to drop the anger, because anger makes you think you can't. Anger separates you from God. You can read the Bible about God. You can talk about God. You can be one of those little prophet people go out on the street about God. You can be everything, know the Bible, raise up holy hand, and still not know God. Because as long as you have anger, you are not going to enter into the kingdom of perfect peace, the kingdom of heaven. It's not going to happen. It just ain't going to happen. As long as you have anger, it separates you from the Father. That's why he said, before you can enter into the kingdom of heaven, before you enter, you must go and forgive. You got to go and forgive. And you got to forgive your mama. Your mama screwed you up. Your mama kept you out of heaven because as a little kid, you were already in heaven. You had no anger. You forgave. People can walk up to you and say, hi, little boy, hi, little girl, how you doing? Oh. And you look at them like they're crazy. And they feel silly, now they want to smack you for not saying anything. But you didn't judge people, you had no opinion, zero opinion, right? And then they start to teach you. Say hello, say hi, say thank you, say goodbye, say this and say that. Because the parents didn't want to look silly if you didn't say thank you, so they made you say thank you. And they started to teach you, and you lost your way. But thank God you can find it. And another thing I ran into some people that told me this too. Well, maybe I won't say it, but we don't have any ambitious people in this room, right? No. One. Are you still ambitious? Because I'm about to say something bad about the ambitious people. And I don't want to say, let me hear, is he still ambitious?
Say again?
Are you still an ambitious person?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
I bet you hard to live with, huh?
Yeah.
Why are you ambitious?
just am. I don't know. I don't know why.
They taught you that growing up. Your parents, your teachers, the other people around you. They told you, you got to be ambitious. You got to go for it. You got to get married. You got to get a house. You got to live on the west side. And they said, you got to be ambitious. And you said, okay. And now you're stuck. And nobody liked you. Nobody want to be around ambitious people.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
No.
You haven't noticed?
No.
Oh, well, ask your wife.
Okay.
She doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? You're
Yeah.
too ambitious.
Yeah, maybe. That's why.
I'm sorry?
That might be why, yeah.
Why don't you drop it?
I don't have an answer for that.
Why do you have to be ambitious to get up and go to work? To buy a house, if you want one, or apartment, or build a rocket ship to space? Why do you need to be ambitious to do that? Why can't you just simply do it without being all crazy about it?
Well, I definitely don't want to be crazy about it, but I think that having a target and a goal that I'm applying my life toward gives it.
Speak into the mic for me.
It gives it like a channel for me to direct my energy, my focus, my power. So,
Really?
Yeah.
And so if you didn't have a goal and ambition, you wouldn't be able to do that?
I think it would be aimless.
And
Yeah.
why do you think that?
Because I would have no aim.
What?
Because I would have no aim. If like the
Speak
goal
up
or
a
the
bit.
target would be the aim. So if I don't have that, then I think I would be aimless.
So you wouldn't be able to do the things you want to do unless you had aim?
Yeah.
What is aim?
Pointed focus at a target.
You wouldn't be able to do it without that.
I don't know what I would be doing if I wasn't doing that. I would just
You'd be doing that. You'd still be building your rocket ship
right.
without aim, without anything. Just do it. Why can't
Right.
you just do it without all the drama? And then you be able to go home at night and sleep like a baby, but because you're so ambitious, you can't sleep at night. Because now you're thinking about tomorrow, what you got to do. I got to do this, I got to do this, so you don't rest well. You wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning too and can't go back to sleep. But if you were not ambitious, you would be able to, everything would balance itself out, and you would be able to do whatever you want to do and have perfect peace. What do you prefer, ambitious or perfect peace?
Perfect peace.
So why don't you let go of the ego and accept perfect peace?
I'm a little confused about what ambition is then.
Insanity,
Well, then, yeah, I want to let go of insanity.
craziness,
Definitely want to let go of that.
stress.
That too, yeah.
Nobody want to be around you
Yeah.
because you're not at peace, so you bring your world into other people's world and screw it up. Why don't you let it go, man? What's wrong with Hey, you white. Well, white people are ambitious, huh?
You're welcome.
Why not let it go, man?
I think I just get caught in it sometimes. I feel like I do let it go, and then in the hustle of the day, I allow myself to be stressed. It just like it incrementally, and then I'll find myself stressed.
Which is best for the family? You don't have a husband, a wife and kids, right?
Right.
What would it be like? What do you think its impact has on the family? Well, I don't like doing if, but since we're on this, if you were married, had a wife and children, and you had no ambitions, and every time your wife and kids saw you, they see you at total peace. What would help them better? For them to see you going crazy, but you're a little ambitious, or being at peace and getting things done? Which will have a greater impact on your family?
Peace.
And what did Christ come for? To bring you ambitiousness or peace?
Peace.
So why are you accepting the devil's way?
Ignorance.
Yeah. Amazing. Absolutely. But you can let it go right now. We'll tell you in a minute how. This young man want to tell you how to let it go.
You just have to be still and watch it when it comes up.
Speak up so they can hear all the way in the back.
When it comes up, you just have to be still, no matter how painful it is, no matter how much you're shaking or you want to do something, you just have to not do it. And it's going to be painful for a while, and it might keep coming back, but you just have to be still through it. And eventually, you'll wake up one day and it'll go away.
What do you think about that?
Sounds
Makes sense.
All right. Let the thoughts about it go and you'll be free. Really. But you're into your head too much. Amazing. Poor guy.
Thanks.
Hey, you seem like a nice person. Anyway, any question about the anger thing? Oh, let me tell you this that I realized yesterday too. So I don't know about up in Vegas and other places. We have a lot of bombs around here. A lot of them. They're all everywhere. And they sit around and they do nothing and they get high and they go into the trash cans out there in the alleyway, and when they're done, they throw everything out of the trash can, right? Everything. And then they leave it on the ground. And so I was thinking about the bums, and I thought to myself, who is worse, the bum on the street or the man or the woman in the suit? I thought about it, and I'm black and slow. I don't know why I thought about this. But who is worse? The young lady in the back with the black dress on want to tell me, who is worse? The man, the bum on the street or the bums in suits?
I guess they're about the same.
Meaning what?
Meaning the bombs in the street, you know, they don't care. But the ones in the suits, they pretend to care. They're caught up in their egos, full of anger.
Amazing. Nice. The young lady want to respond in the brown. Who is worse, the bomb on the street or the bomb in the suits?
Maybe the suits.
In the suits? And why do you say the suits?
I don't know. I think the bums, it's like, it's the people that made them that way, meaning the people that give to them, that made them lazy. So that's why I wouldn't want to put it on them. But the suits, I don't know why they're worse.
I'm sorry?
I don't know why they're worse,
Oh, okay.
but I don't want to say the bums.
You don't want to what?
I didn't want to say the bums because I feel like they were made that way.
Who made them that way?
Like people that enabled them, basically. Like they were enabled.
The people that
into
what?
They were enabled.
But how did they get to that point?
I don't know. Maybe they were babied and babied and babied, where when reality hit, they couldn't handle it, so they went crazy.
Amazing. Here's a trick with the bomb thing. Don't look at the bombs on the street. If you look, don't look at them while they're looking at you. The one thing I noticed about the bum, they're so slick. When you're walking by, they look you right in the eyes. And the reason they do it because they know if you're weak, you're going to give them some money. You're going to feel something. But if you don't look at them, they can't draw you in to take your money. Have anyone noticed that? Oh, good. They look right at you. And so I just don't look at them. And they don't like that at all. They want you to look at them with their little hands in their pockets or hand out. Don't look at them. And it's going to be hard not to look at them because the mind going to say, oh, you need to look at them. You need to be respectful. But if you don't look at them, you won't give them money. All right, so save your money. So thank you. Which is worse? This young lady want to respond. Then the anchor baby. Did I see your hand, anchor baby? Which is worse? The young lady in the pink. The bum on the streets or the men or women in the suits?
I don't understand the difference. Like the people in the suits are just people that go to work, or like I don't understand what the difference is between the two.
You don't know the difference between a bum and a person in a suit?
No,
You live in L.A.?
yes. No, but I just mean like
You must live in Orange County somewhere.
I just mean like the people in the suits. Like I don't understand why they would be worse than. I mean, everybody's equal, but if people that try to build society, and then other people that are trying to survive. I don't know. It's a tricky question.
Is what?
It's a tricky question.
In what way?
Because you can think about it in different ways. You can think about it as, because nobody is inherently bad or good. People have both in them. And it's not because some people are trying to survive and are, leaving trash on the street that they're bad. They're also trying to survive. But then the people that are going to work and that are in suits are also not bad because they're going to work and they're in a suit. They're trying to do their part. So.
And you say nobody is inherently what?
Bad or good. Like we're born with both.
We're born with good and bad?
I think so. I think we're inherently good, but we also have everybody has also bad parts about them.
And what does inherently good mean?
The intention of doing the right thing.
You think we all want to do the right thing?
I think most people
Oh, yeah. Are you good?
try to aspire to it.
Are you good?
I think so.
And what's good about you? I can't wait to hear this. No, I'm playing. What's good about you? Don't ask him.
I would love to be somebody that leaves a place a little bit better than I found it. And I think if everybody does that for themselves, then they're good. I don't know.
I'm sorry?
If everybody is trying to
You
leave,
said something like you would love to leave the place a little better than you found it?
yeah,
What place?
the world, society,
And how did you find the world?
as it is.
You found the world as it is? Mm-hmm. And you want to leave it better than what it is?
No, just a little bit better. Just, if you
Like
can have
how?
impact on your friends or on your family or.
Oh. And so because of time, what's good about you?
I think I have compassion for people.
You have compassion for people? Mm-hmm. And what is that? A mess. For the audience out there, she's still here. She's thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Any day now.
Don't know how to respond to this.
What?
I don't know how to respond to this.
But why'd you say it if you didn't know how to respond to it?
It's maybe because, how we're taught, how the world teaches us things.
You said, what now? This is so much fun, huh? Are you having like fun right now? You want to come up here and think about it?
No.
And why not? At least the world will see you thinking.
I know,
They
I
will
know.
know what you're doing.
But maybe somebody else can
No, you
take it from me.
You want to make the world a little better than what you found it.
But I think everybody does, no? Everybody wants to, be a good person.
They do?
I think so, yeah.
When the last time you seen one person that want to be a good person?
Excuse me?
When the last time you seen that type of a person that wants to be a good person?
Everywhere.
Like where?
Just with our friends and our group
But your
of
friends are so dishonest, you can't stand them. You know how when you go home at night, you think about how mean they really are?
Some are, yeah.
But anyway, because of time, what's good about you?
I think I have a big heart.
A big heart, what's that? You have heart problems?
No.
Don't help her. What's a big heart?
Just love for people.
You love people?
Yeah,
And how do you know?
I feel it.
And what does love feel like? I want to know what love is. What does love feel like?
Warmth.
Warmth? Mm-hmm. Oh, you have a cold. Do you hate people too?
Yeah.
So you have love and hate?
Yeah.
How can you have both?
Because the world is bright and dark, light, and,
And so how can you have both?
it's how God made us.
God made you to love and hate.
God gave us free will.
Oh,
It's-
God. You're
no.
going deep into trouble here. No. God made you so you can love and hate.
Think so, and I think He's giving us free will to, in the hope that, we're thriving for the good.
And so God made you to hate and love, and then He gave you free will so you can strive for the good. What kind of God is that?
Yeah, complex.
Very complex. I want to come back to you with this.
Okay.
All right? Everybody think that way, though. You're not the only one.
Okay.
So you have love and hate.
Yeah.
Are you married?
Yes.
You're married? Mm-hmm. Poor husband.
Aw.
No. Do you obey him?
Yeah.
You obey your husband?
Yeah.
How are you able to obey him with love and hate?
More love.
You have a little bit more love than hate?
Mm-hmm.
How much love you have?
How much?
Uh,
I don't know. I don't think you can put a number on that. I don't think you can measure it.
oh, how much hate do you have?
For my husband? I don't have
period.
hate for my husband.
You don't hate your husband?
No, I do not.
So you love your husband?
Yes.
And you just hate everybody else?
No.
Oh, amazing. Have you, well, I want to come back to you with this.
Okay.
But I think I want to stay with you.
Oh. Oh, no.
I'm torn between two love right now, whether to stay or go. But I want to come back to you. Oh, let me ask this and let you smoke on it. Do you believe you can live a life with no hatred at all? Never get angry about anything? No matter what happened, you never get angry. Do you believe you can live that way?
I think so, but I think it's, you have to work on it.
In what way?
Letting things go, and as you said, forgive people. Forgiving is so hard, and I'm still learning that.
Yeah.
But I know that it's like the pain and the hate just like eats off you.
Yeah.
And so forgiving is, I think, more for yourself than for the other.
That guy got his phone on. Get him.
I was making a noise.
Oh, all right, that's fine. As long as you're not calling your mama. But go ahead. You say you have free will, right? Mm-hmm. Why don't you will yourself not to be angry?
You can try.
Okay, we'll wait.
15 years later. Yeah, I think you can. I think
Well-
it just takes time.
We're waiting.
Yeah.
Should we all close our eyes or can we see this miracle happen? Are you working? Are you willing yourself right now? What's going on?
It's a good question.
I'm sorry?
It's a good question.
Yeah. Are you trying to will yourself yet? Come up here so they can see you out
No,
there.
no.
Oh.
I don't want to come up
They
there.
want to see you at work,
I'm-
willing yourself not to be angry again.
I don't think it just goes like that.
Oh, it doesn't just go like that?
No.
You just can't say, anger, be gone.
No.
I will you to be gone. So how does free will work?
Makes you able to choose
What?
over time because you're making choices every day. So you're able to make choices.
So you choose to be angry every day?
I think so
And why would you choose to be angry?
because you feel it.
You feel it? You like the feeling of anger?
No,
So
no, I
then
don't
why-
like it.
so why
But
would-
you go through life and you get hurt and you feel that, and it's what you do with it afterwards. It's like
So why don't you, while you're doing your life, why don't you will yourself to not be angry? You have kids?
not yet.
Oh, thank God. Don't make any with her.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's sad.
And the reason for it, because if you don't will your anger away, you're going to have some children with him. Then you're going to get mad one day and take them to court and take them away from him and tell him he can't see them and tell the kids they can't see their daddy. And then the court said, well, yeah, he can visit a little bit. And then on Saturday when he come to pick them up, you go, I don't have time for that today. Especially with the anger. Am I wrong? The husband. Am I wrong about that? If she doesn't get rid of that anger, she's going to destroy your children?
Absolutely.
See? That's
But-
why he hasn't made any babies yet. Have you told her how to overcome her anger?
She doesn't have serious anger problems, though.
When is anger not serious? This is all evil. Do you have anger?
No.
You don't. Have you told her how to overcome it?
No,
Why not?
because it's not a huge issue. with her.
So it's okay with you if your wife had a little anger?
Like on a permanent basis, no. Yeah, that would be a problem.
At some point, you're going to tell her she need to overcome it?
Yeah.
And when? Because she's suffering now.
When-
Why not tell her now?
Right.
I mean, like before today. How long you been married?
A couple of years.
So all these years you've not told your wife how to overcome anger. You see how miserable she is. And you can never satisfy her no matter what you do. It just ain't enough. It's not. Have you noticed that?
I mean, I understand you're talking about anger and how anger has to be overcome.
Is anger good or evil?
Evil.
So why haven't you told your wife how to overcome evil? It's your job. Well, not really your job, but if you know how to overcome and you don't have it,
Yeah.
why would you tell your wife that?
Well, because she doesn't have a big anger problem.
She has a little anger problem?
She has no anger problem.
No, she says she has anger.
Well, she has anger, but that's different too. And I mean, do you have anger?
No,
Zero.
zero.
And so
Do you have it?
no.
So how did you overcome your anger?
Let it go.
How?
Just release it.
How? No, the reason I'm asking how so she can hear it and she'll start working on it too. And everybody else.
Well, just if it's there and if you feel it, to let it go.
A little bit more complex than that.
To not hold on to it.
She
I mean,
gotta
what else
go.
could you say?
Because of time, oh Lord, because of time, she got to go and forgive her mother. Have you forgiven your mother?
Working on that.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
You forgiven your mother?
Yeah, I forgive my mother.
But what do you mean you're working on that?
Well, you know, it's I do forgive my mother.
Did you tell your mother?
Yeah,
You went to her and forgave her?
I did.
And what did she say when you went to her?
Well, it was accepted.
Oh, nice. And why haven't you told your wife she need to go and forgive her mother? Because she's just like her mother.
Yeah.
And why
No,
haven't-
I love my mother.
I
I've
know
not-
you do. That's the
she's
problem.
An amazing woman.
He said you're just like your mother when he said that.
Well, no, I didn't.
Is she just like her mother?
My
I thought you
mom is
said, yeah,
amazing.
no.
I have a really good relationship with her and with my dad. They're
Is she
awesome.
just like her mother?
Similar, 50% like her mother.
Yeah. And you want to be like your mother?
Yeah, I think
You
she's
don't want to be you want to be your mother?
No, I want to be me, but I also see the qualities of my parents.
What?
I also see the qualities of my parents.
And so you haven't told her to go and forgive her mother?
No,
And why not?
it hasn't been a pertinent thing to do.
Oh.
You think it's important?
Especially if you're going to have children with her. And we're going to...
Can I ask you?
Yes, sir.
Why is the mother the source of anger?
That's a good question. The young lady behind you want to respond. She's a mother. Why is mother the source of anger?
I blame it on Eve.
Who?
On Eve. Adam and
Yeah.
Eve. Eve. I blame it on her. She was stupid enough to fall for or believe the serpent and eat from the fruit. So I blame it on her.
Evil come through the woman. Because the God above is the man's God, and the God below is the woman's God. And when Eve listened to the lie, the serpent, he became her God, Satan, evil, and the woman could no longer listen to her husband. And then when the man listened to the woman, Eve, she became his God. And the man, the son could no longer listen to the father. And that's why today, the woman is the man God. That's why men don't know what to do with women. They don't know how to handle them because the woman is their God. And then Satan is the woman's God. And so you have this battle going on. Christ came and he reversed all of that. But the spirit of evil still dwells in the hearts of human beings. And that's why you must forgive your mother because she passed it on. All mothers do that, no matter what color, money, or anything. she passed her evil on to her daughters, her sons and daughters, and they become like the mother. And then they pass on to their children, and evil continues. But if the mother forgives, the children forgive the mother, the boy. Have you noticed men with anger act just like women?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because they're a woman. They have the spirit of the woman. And they get mad and they yell and they scream and they act all up and they're acting just like their mother. And that's why God said we must be born again of the spirit of the Father, all people. So you got to forgive your mother so God can forgive you, and then he'll make you free. And that way you don't pass on that to your children. You pass on love and you start a new generation. That make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense to you?
Yes.
You got to forgive your mother if you want to overcome anger. You don't have to, you're not going to be able to will anger away. God did not give you a free will in that way. You got to go and face your mother. Your mother is not, your father is weak to your mother. He can't even stand your mother. He catered to her. He doesn't know what to do with her. So he catered, and your mother hated him because he caters. And so, but you got to forgive your mother, otherwise you're not going to be able to obey your husband. What do you think about that?
I'll think about it more. But my parents have a beautiful relationship, and they really love each other. But I do think it's what you're saying about forgiving your mother. I think that's true.
And why do you think that's true?
I think growing up, you there are things that happen that hurt you. And you have to let that go.
Yeah.
And you have to, yeah. So that's true.
When you would ask your father as a kid, Dad, help me deal with mother, she's crazy. She's overbearing or she's too smothering. Help me deal with her. What would he say?
My mother was not very overbearing.
Whatever she was. I'm just throwing out
Oh, yeah, if I would go to my dad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my dad would, like, talk to her.
So you went to him to ask for help?
Yeah.
And he would talk to her?
Yeah, he would talk to her.
And would she back off then?
Yeah.
Okay. Go and forgive your mother and forgive your father. Your father doesn't know how to handle your mother.
Do you think that's with a lot of men?
All men.
All men.
Men get women that don't know what to do with them until they overcome their mother.
Because
then they see perfectly how to deal with them.
Because
That's
women
why
are,
he haven't told you you should let go of your anger. He was afraid of losing you. You may get mad, you may run off or yell.
No. I know
Are you
that.
surprised he hasn't told you that you should overcome your anger?
We've talked about it often.
But are you surprised he didn't tell you how?
No, he has told me how.
So is he lying right now?
No?
He just said he didn't tell you.
Yeah, he has told me to let it go.
See, this is what happens in council. One person says...
No, he has told me to let it go. We go on walks every day.
Are you surprised he didn't tell you go and forgive your mother?
We haven't had that conversation about my mother yet.
And are you surprised that he knew that was the way out, but he has not told you about it?
Don't think my mother is a source of my pain. I think that's with other people.
But no, your mother screwed you up, and then you judged everybody else. You overreact to everybody else. She set you up for that. So are you surprised your husband didn't tell you need to forgive your mother? Well, he knew apparently.
No, I don't think it came up.
What?
I don't think it came up in a conversation about my mother specifically.
But are you surprised by that, since he knew?
Maybe, yeah.
I'm sorry?
Maybe, yeah.
He didn't want to lose you.
But he will never lose me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We made a vow.
I know you're sorry to hear that, huh? Now, you stuck.
No, it's not like
But anyway, go forgive your mother and forgive your father for not dealing with your mother right, helping you with her.
Okay.
And God will forgive you, and He'll take the spirit of anger away, and then you will have a perfect relationship, not only with your mother, but with the world. Really, everything will change. And you will have a marriage that will last until death do you part, because there will be no anger. All right?
Okay, thank you.
Does that make sense a little?
Yes.
Anything you disagree with about what we just said, concerning what we said?
Not really.
Oh, okay, right on. Right on. You got to lead her, not be afraid, man.
No, he does lead. You're not afraid
No.
of me, are you?
Yeah,
No.
he didn't tell you about your mama. Amazing. Right on. Okay, I got to do this because of time. I want to, anybody have any questions? Yes, sir.
Just a quick question. A few weeks ago, you said there was a teenager here, and you were speaking to that person, and they had an ego of some sort.
Don't pat her. Let her feel the pain, Ma. Take your hand off her. Don't hold her. Let her suffer. She need to feel everything she's feeling right now so that she can cry out to the Father. But if you pat her, you say, da, baby, that's all right. You're keeping her from overcoming. She's fine. Look at her. She's handling it well. Am I right? All right. Because when you pat her, you make her want to cry. You been in a situation where you're about to cry, and the moment someone pat you on the back, you just go ahead and boo-hoo? Yeah, that false sympathy made you want to cry. Really. Show her love by letting her suffer in her hell. That's what love is. Where was I? Oh, right there.
Just to make it quick, you said young people need an ego
Right,
when they're young,
right.
but then they spend the rest of their life overcoming the ego.
Right.
So why not have an ego to begin with?
Because young people use the ego for motivation purposes and stuff like that, and give them energy to make them run crazy, and they think they're never going to die. But when they become young adults, they start to realize death sounds pretty close now. I need to start to overcome this. So that's why.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why parents shouldn't force things onto children. The biblical question for this week. Anybody know what? Oh, let me ask the black brother in the back. How's your wife treating you?
She's treating me pretty good.
They can't hear you way over there.
She's treating me pretty good.
I'm sorry?
I got a cold, man, so.
Oh, you have a, oh,
Yes,
okay. Does she obey you?
Yes, sir.
She obeys you?
Yes, sir.
Right on. You obey him?
For the most part.
For the most part. Where's her mic? Take the mic. You say for the, he said, yes, sir, she obeys me. I asked you, you said for the most part. That means sometimes you don't.
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Sometimes I don't,
And why not?
because I do have anger that I'm still holding on to.
Yeah. And why are you holding on to it?
I'm just starting to see why it's important to forgive my mom. He tries to tell me all the time, but I've just
Speak into the mic for me.
I've just saw the anger in her that she's passed down to me. So
Yeah.
I haven't made that step to forgive her just yet.
Well, at least your husband told you need to forgive your mother, right?
He did.
Now you see what love is? And so why haven't you gone and forgiven her?
Scared
I'm
of
sorry?
scared of where our relationship might be once I go to her. I
Oh,
don't know
you
how
think-
she would handle it.
You afraid that it might get better? Because
Maybe
it's hell to
worse.
pay right now.
It may get worse.
Oh, worse than the hell you already doing? Oh, I see. And why is that important to you? But I want to tell you, you're only afraid of her because you resent her. Anyone that has anger has fear because you become afraid of what you hate, right? That's why men can't deal with women in the right way. They don't know how to deal with them because they hate women, they hate their mothers. And so the reason you're afraid of your mother because you resent her. If you didn't have the anger, you would have no fear. So shaking in your boots, you have to go and face her. What do you think is going to happen? If you went and say, hey, I'm sorry for resenting you, you impose your will, whatever, turn me away from my father, what do you think will happen?
We may stop speaking,
You may what?
stop speaking to each other or seeing each other.
And do you care about that?
I do,
Why?
because she's my mother,
What?
and I love her.
What?
And I love her.
You don't love her. You resent her. You hate her. How can you love and hate? You afraid of the person you say you love? You don't love your mother at all. You hate her. Because if you loved her, you would go and forgive her. Shaking in your boots. And then once you do it, the fear would disappear. And then if you have a relationship with her, fine. If you don't, fine. You don't need a relationship with her. You have your own family. And God told your husband to take his wife far away from her family, away from her mother, because he knows the mother would destroy the marriage. So you don't need your mother, do you?
I thought I did.
And why?
I don't know.
You don't need her. And if you want to hang out with her, fine. If not, but you will be in control of your own life. You'll be free. But you got to face your mother. Do you have kids?
Yes, one.
Poor kids. Oh, man. How do you leave your kids at home every day with the devil? And you know better, right? I'm sorry?
Yes, sir.
So it's hard to leave your kids at home with the devil?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Just think, you get up every morning, you have a kid with this woman, and you have to go to work and leave your kids at home with the devil. And you come back, you don't even recognize your kids. They're like, Daddy, Dad, I'm glad to see you. And then because you don't know how to deal with a woman, you don't even correct the devil for destroying your children. What a mess, huh? No? Yeah. But go and forgive your mother so you can stop treating kids in that way. Have you noticed you don't have patience with them? I can't hear you.
Yes.
You want to come up here?
No.
And why not?
Why I don't want to come up there?
Yeah.
I'm good.
You what?
I'm okay here.
That way the world can see you. But what is it like not having patience with your children?
It's
I'm sorry?
It's scary.
Yeah. You're doing to them what your mother done to you because you don't have love. I really want to encourage you to go face your mother, shake her in your boots. She doesn't know you're shaking. And don't have any expectation. And the Father will forgive you, and then He will change your heart from anger to love, and you will have patience with the world, with your children and everyone. But you can't have it as long as you're serving evil. Did you know that Satan is your God?
I didn't until you just explained it.
Does it make sense?
It does.
And why does it make sense?
I don't know.
It
It's
does.
just starting to click now.
It's the Father that is allowing you to see this right now. It's not me. He only allows those who want to see the truth to see it. If you don't want it, He's not going to let you see it. But because you want it, He's allowed you to see it. So now go and forgive. All right?
Okay.
So that you can be free and you'll be able to obey your husband in the right way. As a woman of God, you're going to see how to obey him in the right way. Not this crazy way that the world talk about. But if you're not, a woman is supposed to be turned from female to woman, and a man goes from male to man, sons and daughters of God. And that's what love does. It'll change everything. But you got to forgive. All right?
Okay.
Any questions about that?
No.
Aren't you glad this is your first time here?
Second.
Oh, aren't you glad you came?
I am.
Now you got to face your mother. All right? And if she don't want to play, good. That's the devil anyway. She doesn't call anymore, you're better off. Don't let her around your children or anything. And they're like, Mama, Mama, why can't we go over to Grandmama's house? Grandmama is evil. I'm not gonna let that go around my house. All right?
Okay.
Just don't have anger, and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Let's do any questions about that?
No.
All right. Let's do the biblical, anyone know what the biblical question of the week is? Let me go to the young lady in white. What is the biblical question of the week?
How do you know when you are of truth?
Yeah. How do you know when you are of truth? And you say,
When you stop believing the lie,
when you stop believing a lie, meaning
Yeah.
what?
drop your thoughts and stay
Okay.
present.
Okay. Amazing. All right. Any other question or anything about that?
Can you know how to be of truth if you're not of truth yet?
Repeat that.
Can you know how to be of truth if you're not of truth yet?
What?
'Cause I don't think that I'm of truth.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you in a minute how.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good that you don't know that you. It's better that you don't think you are than to think that you are and you're not. You know what I mean? Right on. How do you know when you are of truth? I'm glad to see you guys.
Hey.
Amazing.
How do I know when I am? Can you repeat that?
How?
Following.
How do you know when you are of truth?
I don't, because I really don't care, to be honest.
Care about what?
About that, I don't.
About being of truth?
No.
And why not?
Because if I start to think about that, then I get caught up in some stuff I don't care about. I just don't give a damn.
So you don't care about being of truth?
I don't think about it.
What?
It's true. That's the truth right there. That
Well,
it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
No,
it just
I'm
doesn't
glad-
matter.
No, I'd rather hear that you don't care about it, don't want to be, than
Because
than
the results
to
of my
pretend you
life, the results of people's interactions with me is the truth of whatever it is. So
What
if I
does
sit
that
here and
mean?
ask about what's true, when am I true, am I being the truth right now, it's just some kind of a like jumping jacks in my head that I don't have time for, really.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Does that make sense or no?
It's crazy.
But it's not.
It makes crazy sense, but not real sense.
It's crazy to think that I could sit here and tell you what truth is. That's
Really?
crazy to me. Yeah, because how
So
would I know that?
Is it possible to know God and not know truth?
Once again, I can't even think about that. I can just be here and allow it to be, because to do that, I wouldn't know if I wouldn't, even if I thought I was right, I'm aware enough to know I wouldn't know that to be, my own idea of whatever it is would be my own reference of it. So you're asking me a question that if I ponder, it's nice, because I've gotten to this point by pondering that for a long time, actually.
Pondering what?
That what's true? Am I true? Is there a God? And at some point, I had to put it all away.
Oh, okay.
And just be here and enjoy what's happening here. And just know that the essence of who I am stays intact, the same through all the experiences. And I have a very good idea of what it feels to be that essence of the moment of what, right now, this is it.
And who are you?
I have no idea.
You don't know who you are?
I don't give a damn either.
Amazing. Don't be cursing in church.
I'm
man.
sorry. I forget.
What the?
I forget.
That's what happens. We don't want to know what truth is.
Yeah, I don't care about
Right
the
on.
truth. I really
You
don't.
don't care about the
I
truth.
know it enough to know it, and I know enough to know that if I speak on it, I'd be a fool, and if anybody listened to me, they'd be stupider probably.
All right.
I'm not the one to talk about it.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Good to see you guys. Yeah. Right here. How will you know when you are of truth?
I mean, of course, it comes along with, not listening to thoughts and believing in them. But I guess it would be accompanied with, not doing anything about it. Just not doing anything about it.
Okay. Amazing.
That's all I got.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
How's everything going?
It has been a whirlwind.
I thought about you this morning. And I'm like, I wonder how her little hell going.
That's what it's been. Yeah.
I know you've been in hell.
Yes.
Have you been loving the hell or hating the hell?
I don't know. I don't know what I've been doing to it, but I've been in it. I've definitely been in it.
And how's it so? Meaning what?
Well, I don't talk to most of my family anymore.
Beautiful.
So that's great.
That's a good step.
Yeah, it really is. And I've just noticed that I just don't know how to mind my business. So I'm trying to know how to do that.
Another good step. So you staying out of everybody else's business?
Yeah, so I'm trying to.
Why is it hard to stay out of people's business?
Because everywhere I turn, everybody has something going on, and they're asking me about it. Or they're like, what do you think I should do?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And you don't know how to tell them without getting into their business?
Well, I think that I do, but then I don't.
Oh, yeah. So do you love your hell or you hate your hell?
I'm not really sure because I know I'm in it.
Right.
And I'm aware that this is where I am. And I'm just like, okay, well, here I am.
You know you're in hell.
I know it.
Oh, okay. And you just said, well, you know, I'm in hell, here I am.
Well, here I am. I try not to take too much thought into like whether I love it or hate it or not, but I
Right.
know I'm in it.
Right on. Good. You got to go through your hell, though. You know that, right? There's no way you can get to heaven without going through hell.
So how do I know if I'm going through it? Do I have to love it to know that I'm going through
How
it?
you know if you're going through your hell? Did you ask that?
Yes.
The way you know that you're going through your hell is that you're in a lot of pain. You have a lot of grief and disappointment and worry and stress and anger, and you're overwhelmed by it. And you just don't know what to do with it, and you do nothing with it but feel the pain of it. And I'm not a doctor, but don't take medication for it, or don't call up someone, oh, I'm so in pain, help me. Or don't run and deny it or anything. Where you can be in it and do nothing about it but live with it, you're going through hell. And on the other side of that is heaven. The road to hell leads to heaven. Can you live with it?
Well, yeah, I've been living with it, so yes.
Right on. Stay with it. And don't try to do anything about it. Just be aware of it. It's the awareness that's going to change it. Because it's the awareness, which is the light of God, that's going to destroy suicidal thought, depression, false love, the intellect in the wrong way, all that stuff. He will destroy it. But you got to let him do it. You missed last month women's meeting, or this month. It was,
I know I'm always working. I hate that I can't
What?
come and join. I said I'm always working.
yeah, I know.
So
Right, I know. But you, just to give you more hell, you missed it.
I know.
Just to add to your hell.
Thanks.
You know how miserable people love to pile on.
Yep.
Yeah. Any questions about anything?
I do, but I know we have to get to the biblical question. I'll
No, go
probably
ahead.
ask after.
No, go ahead.
How do I show my manager love?
What?
How can I show, well, to give more context, how can I show someone love who likes to just make a job harder for me?
Did you say your manager though?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's a good question. The young man in the red skin shirt want to respond to that. How can she show her manager love?
I don't really know. I guess by not showing her anything. I was sitting here contemplating on when I know I'm of the truth.
Oh,
And I think
okay.
it's when you don't have any emotions towards anything.
I'll
Even if
come
they're
back.
worth,
I'll come back to you with that. But you don't know what to tell. The young lady sitting right next to the young man, how can she show her manager? This is such a good home run question. Really. Go ahead. How can she show her manager love You said when he does what?
Well, she just makes the job harder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I would say I'm an expert on this topic.
That's why I asked you.
6 years with an organization, a boss that was very difficult to work with, and at times I wanted to quit, or I made everything about my boss and what was wrong with them. And whenever I did that, I wasn't seeing things right. It took, like, I guess, Jesse, I called you many times, and the advice that you gave me was look at yourself. Instead of looking at your manager and what they're doing wrong, look at yourself and see what you're doing wrong. And then in that, face it, deal with it. And if you're not doing anything wrong and they're that way, then just, it is that's them. That's the way that they behave. Like Jesse says time and time, they're entitled to their own hell. They're entitled to being whoever they want to be. If they, if they want to act stupid and do dumb things, guess what? They can do that. And we're not, and it's a controlling nature to want them to change. So like when we look at our managers, we don't want them to change. We just got to figure out what's inside of, at least what I would do is I would figure out what's inside of me that's causing me to be upset about the situation. What's wrong with this situation? What am I seeing wrong with this situation that is not helping me see my manager as just see them for who they are. I'm not sure if that's a good way to.
The young lady in the blue want to just add to it, and then we'll move on. The one that's looking back, yeah. How can she show her manager? A lot of people have this problem with the manager, really, especially female managers. But not only, but especially. How can she show her manager love?
I don't think that we can show anybody love. They have to overcome what's going on within themselves, and especially when we haven't overcome our own hell. Why are we trying to impose something that we know we can't give?
But the manager is her boss. You got to be with the manager, and she want to be able to do it without being angry, right?
Yes.
And her boss is a mess, according to her.
Well, kind of to piggyback off of what the other lady said, is you do have to look within yourself to figure out why this is, it's enough for you to see it, to see what's going on, to see the situation, and also not to have bad feelings towards this individual, because just as you couldn't help yourself, they can't help themselves either. So, and again, I just don't think I could show my manager any kind of love, which I know love is truth, and maybe you're not comfortable with telling that person that they are making your job more difficult, but it doesn't mean, even if you did go and talk to them, it doesn't mean it's going to change anything. So I still feel like it's something that they have to overcome on their own.
Okay. Oh, amazing. The young lady right behind you, did I see your hand? Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Like many people, I have this issue as well, but I notice that I judge them when they start acting a certain type of way. But now I try to watch myself judging them, and it kind of separates me from whatever's going on with them and that's affecting me. Because since it is affecting me, or I can let it affect me, it makes my job harder, because then I start thinking and judging them, judging myself, and it goes back and forth. So just watching what I'm thinking when I'm judging them just helps it separate, and then I don't really have any emotion towards it. No, not good nor bad emotions. I'm just kind of seeing it, and the day just flows because I'm not letting it affect me
right on.
by doing that.
Did that help a little bit? Not really?
In a way, yes.
Okay. This young man and that young man want to have the last word on this, and then I'll put my little 2 cents in, and you'll have it.
Okay.
Yes, sir. How can she, right here in the gray, yeah. How can she, what was the question?
Show my manager love.
Show her manager love.
Maybe just show yourself more love, and that would kind of just reflect upon others around you. I think maybe that shouldn't be the focus. Maybe it should be more inwards.
Speak up a little bit.
I don't have the answer, but my guess.
Oh, you don't?
No,
Oh, and why not?
I don't have a lot of answers.
Like what? Are
Like,
you angry?
Like my one question is, what is God?
Oh.
That's my biggest question.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah, me too.
No, I'm playing. God is love.
And what is love?
God.
So is everything love and is everything God?
God is love, and love is God.
Okay.
You satisfied?
I guess I would come up with that answer as well, but then like.
Why would you come up with that answer? And you said you don't know what God is. Why would you come up with that
Well,
answer?
I think like everything is love. I think it's more of
What
like
do you mean by that?
Like it's a frequency, like how like the sun may love the earth. It's not like really emotional. It's more of like an energy, and I think it's like everywhere. So maybe that is.
Where are you getting all that from?
So what are we? What are we?
No, where are you getting all that from? Why can't you just accept? Why can't you just see God is love and love is God, rather than talking about the sun and everything around you? And why do you have to make it difficult?
So if she wants to love her boss, is she trying to be God to her boss?
Why do you have to make it difficult? Why can't you just see God is love and love is God? Why you know, oh, the sun and God everywhere? Why can't you just keep it simple? I'm asking to understand that. Why can't you just keep it simple? Why you got to go to the moon and the sun and everybody else?
Because I guess I wonder if I have a correct understanding of what love is.
And so when you hear that God is love and love is God, you think by saying that God is everywhere, the sun and everything, that will help you to understand love of God?
Sure.
And where are you getting those ideas from?
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people wonder what is God and what is love, and I guess all ideas come from the devil, like you say.
No, so where are you getting all? You wonder. There's nothing wrong with that. What is God? And then the answer comes: God is love. Why do you have to go to the moon?
Well, I guess I would go to what is love, and I guess you say what is God.
So God is love, and love is God. Why do you need to go to the moon? And everybody around you. Why can't you just accept that?
Well, I think I have
And
a
where are you getting those
misunderstanding of
questions
what
from?
love is. You know, you think, oh, I love her, and then you realize that's not really love.
Right.
And so you're trying to figure out what is love.
Oh, okay. That's why you can't accept God as love.
Without knowing what love is, I guess it would be hard to understand that.
Oh, I see. So does it help you to say the sun is love and love is everywhere? You don't even see love around you anywhere. How you know love is everywhere?
I don't.
So why do you say it's everywhere then?
It's a thought.
I rest my case. Thoughts produces thoughts. Spirit produces spirit. When will you stop listening to thoughts?
Probably never.
Probably never? And why not?
I'm trying to follow what you preach, but a lot of times you say, oh, that's a practical thought. That's not a other thought. And so it's kind of, I don't fully understand your concept yet.
Okay. And we're going to come back with all your problems.
Okay.
Which is, so if you think about, oh, I got to have dinner, is that impractical or practical?
Practical.
And if you think about, oh, I'm lonely, I'm going to commit suicide. I'm lonely, I'm going to get married. I'm lonely, I'm going to buy a truck. Is that Practical or impractical?
Impractical.
So you know the difference then.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yes.
All psychological, emotional thoughts are impractical. Really. But to know that, you know what? I gotta go buy a house. I'm tired of living in an apartment. That's practical. And once you buy the house, you got the house. You don't have to think about that anymore. And it's not who you are. You know what I mean? So that's practical. Amazing. Have you forgiven your mother?
No.
And you heard me say, go and forgive your mother, right?
Yeah, I also hear people say that their parents are dead and mine aren't, but like, how come they get that cop out of not having to do that? I guess like, can you get to B without going through A?
See how you into thought? Now you're like, well, I gotta go save my mother, but my friend doesn't got his mother dead. That makes sense, right? That's like going to the sun to figure out God. What does it have to do with you?
I also know that people do that and they still have anger. So I guess the goal
Is
is to
your
have
mother
no anger.
dead?
No.
So what does other people's life have to do with yours?
I probably will do it. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. For me, it's just I would rather get over the anger and genuinely forgive her rather than saying I forgive her and not really forgiving her.
But do you see that you have anger toward her?
Yeah, I understand how resentment and anger are the same, and I have some resentment.
And so what more do you need to know? So what? Try not to hit the mic. Oh, okay. Hold it, but don't hit it. What more do you need to know? You see that you resent your mother. Why not go straight away and forgive, now that you can see it for yourself? Not just because
Internally, I feel like I have. I just feel like I haven't done the physical act of it.
You feel it internally?
Yeah.
But you haven't gone to it.
Yes.
But why don't you go to it and just do it?
I will, but I haven't because I just feel like I internally have done that already.
But you got to go to her.
Okay.
And deal with her so you can get your courage back. You got to face her. All right? Amazing. So let's get back to your problems. She want to know, and the young man, oh, Nick, the anchor baby. The anchor baby wanted to respond. How does she...
How do I show my manager love?
How does she show her manager love?
I just want to drive home what Adriana was saying about how to treat your manager and dealing with someone difficult. It's really a wrong thinking, I think, in the workplace that has, I don't know where it came from, but to think that it must be, you get into some sort of thinking where this is a manager, this is a workplace, things need to be working a certain way, this is wrong, this shouldn't happen, but that's not true. I think your responsibility, part of being an employee, is dealing with difficult people. It's not even your place. So I think knowing that's not your place to deal with is part of it. And that's just how you deal with your manager. That they don't have to act a certain way. You're just there to do a job.
Okay.
And then she asked like, how do you love them though? I mean, you take it to the
How do
next
you
level.
love your boss?
Right. How do you show them love?
Did you ask that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, that's just knowing you're not showing them love now by getting mad at them for what they're doing. So just stop that.
Oh, okay. Is your boss white?
Yes.
Just say, yes, master, were you mad? Yes, master, were you mad? I'm mad. We mad. And she would love you. Amazing. The young man want to respond to that.
To what?
How does she show her boss love?
Well, first of all, before when I speak, you're going to know I have an accent.
I can tell already.
I think we are like kind of the same from the South.
Are you from the South?
No, from South America.
Oh. I thought you were from England or somewhere.
Yeah, what was that?
I thought you sounded like you're from Europe. But go ahead.
So what was it?
How does she show her boss love?
I don't know. It's kind of difficult to say, but but I think like what you mentioned before. I think there's always that we blame the other part. We never actually look at ourselves.
For sure.
You know, that's one of the things, and I think that's the first thing that you need to look at. You know, who I am with her. You know, that's the first thing. And then go from there, because, you know, actually sometimes many of the problems that we have.
Right now, she already know that she hate her boss.
Yeah.
She hate to go to work. She hate it when the boss comes in, and she love it when the boss call in sick.
Uh-huh.
So she already knows she hate her. So what should she do?
Again, I think she should look at her first, and then go from there, from the basics of God is love and love is God.
Right on.
And go from there.
Amazing.
That's it?
Yes, ma'am. Did you want to have input? No? Oh, okay. This young man wanted to. That's who hands us up. Did I see your hand or I read your mind? Okay. How does she show her boss love?
I don't think you should think about whether or not they see that you're giving them love. Like that's not really helping you in any way. Like they should know that I love them. Really, what I think it is you have anger, right, towards them, or resentment. And so the way I would deal with that is just forgive them for that. So I don't know if you've already forgiven your mom and you know like that process, but that's what it would be. You just have to forgive them. Whatever it is that they're doing because they have that in them. That's not you, right? So I don't need to get mad at my boss if he does something. He is who he is. I forgive him, but also, like everyone else is saying, is like, maybe you're doing something wrong in the job. So maybe you should also look at that.
Are you saying that because you're black?
No.
Because she probably is. She's black. No, I'm playing.
I don't know.
I bet she show up late. She halfway does her job. The boss look at her. Why are you looking at me? You just hate me because of my color. Any of that fit in?
No.
Okay. Nice. Okay, here's the deal. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. All of your problems are with you, not with the boss. At all. It has nothing to do with the boss. They're inside of you. But the devil thoughts are all lies all the time, are telling you it's the boss because of her attitude, or she gave me too much work, or she's this or that, right? You're listening to lies. Thoughts produces thought, and they lie. All your problem, the anger that you have toward your boss is inside of you. Your world is dark. And so in order to overcome that, you got to drop the anger so that God will give you perfect love. And in perfect love, you will be able to deal with anybody in any situation with perfect love. It wouldn't be a problem. It wouldn't even be a thought. You would, by the light of God, you would see how to deal with all situations. And your boss may have a problem. You know, she may be angry, overloading you, or whatever she's doing, right? But you will see how to deal with that in a perfect way. Because the light of God will guide you instead of the darkness that's telling you, oh, she's so nasty, or she's so this, or she's so that. You listen to the darkness instead of the light, and that's the problem. It's with you. You're responsible for your world. You're responsible to become a whole person, and a whole person cannot be disturbed. Only a person that needs the outside world or something to make them feel good. And so you got to overcome your anger. And you would treat your boss the way you would your bitter enemy. You would love them. That doesn't mean you won't speak up if you have to, but you will not do it with anger. You would do it with perfect love. I promise you that too. But you're in darkness. Anyone that has anger or living their thoughts are living in darkness. And they're separated from the light, and they're miserable. See how human beings are suffering? Human beings are miserable. They hate one another, they fight one another, they go out and picket against one another, they judge one another, they try to get love from one another, they try to hang out with special groups so they could get a feeling from it. They hate one another, and they're suffering. Oh, and the difference between the bomb and the person in the suit is the same. The bomb cannot get up and hurt you because they are on the street, but the person in the suit can hurt you, and they do, in one form or another. But the bomb is no different than the person in the suit, whether it's man or woman. But the problem is not your boss, it's you. You're judging your boss. You are playing God. You have no love. You all in your family mess. You're all with the boss mess, and you're not free. You could be free. I promise you, you could have perfect love. And old things will fall away. It really will. Your nature will change if you wanted to. But you got to keep your eyes on you all the time and stop blaming your boss. You can't blame your boss for the way you feel. She has nothing to do with that. You were screwed up when she met you. What do you think about that?
I agree, and I know it's factual. I guess I get kind of torn between, okay, I know this is a professional environment, but some of the things that she does do, I'm like, should I speak up or should I not? Because I know there is an issue. Like, I know I definitely have hatred towards her. So I just don't do anything. I know I have hatred towards her. Like, I know that.
That's the problem, though. The hatred is the problem that's inside of you, not your boss. Your boss got her own hatred or whatever she got going on, but that's not your problem. Your problem is you. It's in you. Because if you didn't have anger, you wouldn't feel anything at your boss, unless she beat you or something physically. You wouldn't feel anything that she's going through. You will understand. That's how you were looking without talking to you. You see it? Yeah. Why don't you understand it's you and not her?
No, I do understand that.
So why
I
don't you
do.
drop your anger? So you won't judge. You won't play God.
You said, why don't I?
Yeah.
You know, it's a battle every day to
What's the battle?
drop it with her sometimes. Because some of the things that she does, I'm like, why would you do that? Or why would you say that? And then it's just like, should I speak up to her? Because professionally, that is not okay.
Are you able to give me an example of what she says that you think is not okay?
Okay, well...
Don't mention your job or her name.
Okay. Well, she likes to make really weird, inappropriate jokes. Like out of the blue.
Right.
Like I'm in my...
So should she say something like, you have nappy hair?
No. Nothing like that.
Or does she say you have good hair? Does she say, you have white people hair?
No, she doesn't say anything
what's
like
inappropriate
that.
then?
She just says like kind of condescending, demeaning things of like, she may ask me a question. Like she asked me a question the other day.
Like what?
And she was like, do you know how big that sign is? And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't know. And she was like, oh, that's weird. So why do you even work here? And she said it in a very serious tone, and I didn't say anything. And then she was like, oh, I'm just joking.
So she asked, do you know how big that sign is?
Yes.
And you said, no, I don't. And she said, that's weird. Why do you work here?
She was like, that's weird. Like, why do you even work here?
And why is that inappropriate?
Well, she says these very demeaning, condescending comments.
How is
and then
that
she's
demeaning?
like, how is it demeaning?
Uh-huh.
I guess it's the way she does it. It's like a bullying nature that how she goes about these jokes and these like comments.
So because of time, then she said, do you know how big that sign is?
You know, Jesse, in a way she kind of does.
And that hurt your feelings?
She marches down the steps, she stomps really hard, and she slams her hand on the desk thing, and she's
like,
just,
do you know how big this sign is?
Jesse, I'm not even joking.
She says it like that?
That is the body language.
And you feel what?
I'm like, why is she doing all this?
And why?
No, I'm like, why are you doing all this? Why are you behaving this way?
But why don't you ask yourself, why am I getting mad at her about it? I have a crazy boss. Why am I getting mad at my crazy boss?
But that's problematic. That's why I know I am the problem. I know that.
Drop your anger so you won't be the problem. Why don't you drop your anger after all this time?
Well, because I'm in my head and I'm like, this is so unprofessional. Why is she acting this way?
And because you're where?
I'm in, yeah.
Because you're where?
I'm in my head. I
When
know
will you
that.
stop worshiping evil? You and evil are one. When will you stop? Why don't you cling to the truth rather than evil?
Okay.
Okay, what?
I see it. I see what you're
Your
saying.
boss is, this is such a perfect opportunity too, because your boss acting that way, whatever you say, you're feeling something about it. Why don't you rejoice in that time of tribulation? Oh my God. That's what it means to die daily, is to see what's going on inside of you. So her boss is acting that way. Inside of her, she's feeling hell. She's ticked. Instead of just seeing that and be glad to see it, you're blaming the boss for the way you feel by saying how she's acting. Why aren't you glad to see that the hell is in you? So seeing it and not denying it or blaming it on someone else will cause you to overcome it. The light will take it away, but as long as you're blaming your boss or even yourself, you're not going to be free from it. She's giving you opportunity to see that situation is. Why aren't you glad to see that that's still in you?
No, yes.
But why aren't you happy to see it rather than blaming her?
Because I get caught in this mental
Absolutely.
gymnastics of like, okay, but this is unprofessional. Why is she behaving this way?
Forget about unprofessional. I never act professional at work. I don't even know what that is. And then when people stop by to visit, I have to run upstairs and put my shoes on, because I don't want to come down here to see them, to greet them. I'm like, but I could go down there. I just, forget about professionalism. That's a setup. Because now you have to act a certain way and be a certain way, and you're expecting others to act a certain way. Why do you care how others act or how they feel about you or what they think? Which is more important, most important, for you to treat them right or they treat you right? Which is most important?
Me treating them right.
So why do you care how she treats you then?
It like you said, it is a setup because, I'm thinking, okay, you want me to be professional, but you're stomping around here.
But see, you should do that. When that happens, I want you to do it at work. The moment you feel bad or mad about it or you want to judge it, just be aware of that and like, wow, look how I'm feeling about it. What's going on in me? And seeing it, I promise you, you're being made free. Evil is being taken away from you. And you're becoming free. You're supposed to date. That's why God said, pray without ceasing. You should always be aware of what's happening inside of you. Always. And when you're aware of it, don't call it you. Don't be mad about it or glad about it. Just be aware of it. Go about your day. And I promise you, you'll be made free. But you got to stay aware of what's happening inside of you instead of looking at the boss. Because every human being is evil, and they are angry, they are resentful, and they are separated from God, so they got these evil problems. Their souls are wicked. But you are working on yourself, so you'll overcome it, and you're going to understand why other people are evil and they can't help it. It'll be them and not you. That makes sense?
Yes.
Any question about that?
No.
That's how you deal with your boss. Stop judging your boss. Because she's living her imagination as well. Isn't that right, Mr. Ambitious? His wife can't stand him.
Oh.
And I never met her. But if he's ambitious, I know it. Because ambitious people drive you crazy. They want you to be ambitious with them. Why are you so lazy? What do you mean? I did the dishes. No, but you didn't make the bed. Because he's ambitious. What a mess. Lay down your little ambitions. Just live. Why not just live? You don't need to be driving yourself crazy to go to work and get a piece of bread, make money, get some food on your table. You don't have to go nuts. You don't have to go crazy to buy a house whenever you want one. You know, just live your life and the hell with the world. Be happy with what you have and don't look at your neighbor. That make sense?
Yes.
Any other question about that?
No.
Okay, I have two people want to respond to that, James, but I'll go here first, the young man in the back first, and then I want to answer the biblical question, all right, because of time. Yes, sir.
I just had a question for the lady we're addressing. Why not allow yourself to be attacked and allow yourself to be destroyed and go through it?
Yeah, let whatever happened to the ego, let that happen. It's not happening to you, it's happening to the not you. Your false, all these ideas that you have about you. So let the world attack that so you can die from it. Why not? That makes sense what he asked? Yeah. Okay. Yes, Hake.
She may not realize, well, what happens to me sometimes is I may not realize that I'm mad at a person, but I'll get into my head having a thought about, getting in my thoughts about why this person is acting so crazy. And thinking about how a person is acting is trouble.
Absolutely. Even thinking about how she's acting and judging her, and the problem is still with you. It's enough to see that your boss is crazy, but you understand she's that way because you're crazy. And you don't want to be crazy. I don't know if she wants it or not, but because most people love their hell. They love their misery. They love their pain, so they don't want to get rid of it, right? But you do, so just work on you, go to work, do your job, and watch these thoughts, what they're telling you about her. And let her live in her hell. When you see her pounding on the table and acting up, just know she's in hell. And she loved the thrill, and that's why she's doing it. Evil people love thrills. They love the thrills of saying, oh, I love you. When guys tell women they love them, or women tell men they love, it's a thrill. They don't really love them. It just feels good to say it. Or when they say, I hate you, it's not really hate. Well, they do hate them, but it's a thrill to say it. That's why they won't let the thrills go. Who would you be if you didn't have a thrill? Who would I be? If I didn't have some form of thrill. Evil people live off thrills. Isn't that amazing? Amazing. So, yes, ma'am.
So I wanted to comment on how you say drop your anger.
Yes.
Right. When I think about that, or when I contemplate that, like anger comes from a thought. So in order to drop the anger, is it that you have to drop the thought? You have to drop the
Good question.
thinking behind that?
You drop the anger. Once you go and forgive, you drop the anger by stop calling. When the thoughts come, don't call them you. Don't say, I'm angry, or I'm lonely, or I'm sad, or I'm depressed, or I'm this, or that, because they're all false identities. And the moment you say, I am angry, you're going to identify with that spirit, and you become it.
So anger
you
is...
and that spirit become one. It's enough to see it, but don't call it you.
So is anger like our identity?
Yes.
And so when we drop our identity, that's how we drop anger?
100%.
Thank you.
God said that in order for us to live, we must die. That means that all identities must die. You can't have any identity at all if you want real life. All of them. And our whole lives are built on identities, but they're all false. You're neither rich, you're neither poor, you're neither wrong or right, you're neither a sinner nor a saint. You're neither rich or poor. You're none of the things. You got to let all those identities die if you want to have life. That's what Christ did, and we got to do it too. He made it possible. You're neither a wife nor a husband. You're neither a father nor a mother or anything. Because as soon as you think that you're a wife or a husband, now you're trying to control. Do it my way. I told you to do this. I'm your husband. I told you, well, honey, you didn't hold me tonight. And the husband like, I don't feel like I'm tired. You don't love me. You're trying to make him do what you want him to do. And then you get mad. I'm leaving. And because he think he love you, don't go. And then you stay and you bring on more hell. Drop all identities if you want to be free. And there are two other people that wanted to respond to the biblical question. Then we'll close out with that. The young man in the white. How do you know when you are of truth?
I don't have the answer, but I would say I lean more towards trust than truth. Just
You
I agree
lean
with
more
what-
toward Trump?
Trust.
Trust. Oh, I thought you said you lean more to Trump. I was like, that's a good sign. You're getting there, but go ahead.
I agree with what you were saying, sir, about not overthinking it in your thoughts.
Okay, amazing. The young man, the white guy in the no hat, he wanted to respond to that question. Did I see your hand?
It was him.
Oh, but how, okay, since you have the mic, how do you know when you are of truth?
When you are present?
When you're present?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Did you have your hand for that, the young man in the hat?
I did.
Okay. How do you know when you're of truth?
I think when I feel the feeling that I don't want to say something, or I do want to say it, but I feel the fear coming up and I feel that intense pain, that's the truth. That if I overcome that pain and say it, but if I'm being honest, I don't even know what truth is.
Okay.
Like, what is truth?
All right.
But while I have
Talk
the
to
mic,
the sun.
can I make a comment?
And the moon and the whole world. What?
Can I make one comment about the Bible?
Yes.
So what I noticed real quick was that miracles don't actually change people. That when Jesus was being crucified, they would walk by him and say, if you're the Son of God, come down from there, then we'll believe you. And 3 days prior to that, he raised up Lazarus in front of everybody, and who was dead for 4 days, but they didn't believe anyway.
Amazing.
So, I just wanted to make that comment.
All right. I wish I could respond, but because of time, I can't. There was a hand that I saw about the truth thing. Okay. The young lady in the brown, yeah. How do you know when you're of truth?
I would say when life is kind of working for you, where like the truth is just working for you, and yeah, when life is just kind of working for you, you kind of know you're of truth.
Oh, okay. Did you drop your anger? You been here before?
I have, not to church.
Oh, okay. Did you drop your anger yet?
I have, but I see it all the time.
You see
but
your
I have.
anger? And have you gone and forgiven your mother?
I have.
Oh, okay. And so you still get angry when you say, I see it all the time?
Yeah, like
What do you mean by you see it all the time?
Like I see the potential all the time, meaning
To get angry?
Yeah.
Oh. But what's wrong with you? You got to get angry all the time.
I don't know.
Are you doing the silent prayer?
I am.
Oh, okay. Well, just stay with it. Don't call it you, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right? Don't identify with it. It's enough to see it, but don't identify with it by calling it you, by saying, I'm angry, I'm this and I'm that, so that can be taken away. All right?
Yeah.
Do you love your misery?
I don't,
Why not? How will you be free of it if you don't love it? How many people don't love their misery? Everybody else love their misery? Okay. Y'all should be free then. What the? Yes.
Yeah, I don't love my misery.
You know,
No.
stop complaining about it. And love it means don't hate it. Just see it. That's all love is about that.
Yeah.
Any questions?
No.
Okay. So, and I promise you, when you get to the point where you neither agree or disagree with the world, you will be one with truth and you will know it. When you neither agree nor disagree with the world any longer, you will be one with truth and you will know it. That's how you will know. Right now you agree and disagree to everything. You argue about everything. You this about it, that. But when you're one with truth, you're in the world but not of it, and you're not arguing with anyone, you're not fighting, you're not trying to prove anything, you're not trying to be anything, you're not out there with picket signs, you don't agree, even in your marriage or your family or kids, you don't agree nor disagree. And you can live a life without agreeing nor disagreeing, and you have an amazing life because you will be one with truth, and you will know it, and you have laid down your weapons and let the truth fight your battle. The truth loves you, the truth is with you, and the truth will fight for you, but you got to stop fighting. You got to stop arguing. You got to stop judging. You got to stop living in your head. You got to stop thinking. When you stop thinking, you will know the truth. But I promise you, when you are of the truth, you will neither agree nor disagree with the world. Meaning your families, your relationships, workships, picket signs out there, picking about everything, your color, your male nor female nor anything. You'll be one with truth. And you will have a perfect life. And you will be in control of your own world, and no one can touch you. No one, no situation, nothing can touch you when you are one with in your own world. And you got to be whole for this to happen. And you can be whole, but you got to be glad when you feel sad, when you feel worried, when you feel doubt, when you feel fear, when you feel poor, or you feel rich, or you feel this, or you feel that. All those things got to go. And they're not going to die until you go through that hell. You got to rejoice in your misery. Count it all joy when you're feeling the pain. Tribulations working patient in your life. When you're feeling lonely, count it all joy. Don't make no phone call and say, come back. When you, whatever. When you're feeling it, it's not a bad thing. You're blessed that you can see it, and in your body you may be feeling it. After a while you catch it, you won't even feel the pain. But until then, when you're feeling it, rejoice in it. Meaning don't complain about it, don't whine about it, don't go around telling everybody, oh, I'm so lonely, I'm so depressed. You know how people love to get together and talk about their problem, right? You get with someone, I met a guy yesterday at the gas station. And I'm like, hey, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a minute. I got all these problems. I got cancer, my dog left, I did this, I did that. And it was like going so fast. I was like, look, man, I gotta go. It was like noise. And he had thrills from complaining. And he was just riling them all like they were a gift from God or something. He was talking so fast, I'm like, I can hardly get in. Hey, I gotta go. I didn't want to hear all that mess. People love to get together and complain, and you love listening so they can, when they do shut up, you can tell them your problems. I know what you mean. And you had two babbling, evil people. But in closing, when you get to a place in life, and you will, because you want it, you wouldn't be here if you didn't want it. When you get to a place, and you will, where you neither agree nor disagree with anyone any longer. When you stop agreeing and disagreeing, you will know that you and the truth are one. And God wants you to know that. He doesn't want you to be blind. He loves you. The truth loves you. And the truth wants you to know all things. It wants you to know it. Not just about, oh, everything is the truth. The sun, the moon. What good does that do you? But he wants you to know the truth. And you want the truth. One thing I love about these meetings, and I will think about these meetings, I've been doing these meetings for a long time. You all have helped me in ways that you would never imagine. Because you want the truth. You don't want to be like you are anymore. You want out, right? And so we all have gotten together, different places, and we talk about these things with one another, and I can hear some truth from you, and it makes sense. And you'll hear a little bit from me, and it makes sense. That's what a good fellowship is about. But you can go into a room where they're telling you, oh, you can't make it because you're black, and slavery held you back. You're going to leave that room, that's as nutty as a fruitcake. No one helped no one, right? But we help each other when we edify one another by talking about how to get out, what I've learned from it, what I see about myself. That's why it's good to hear, but don't judge, all right? So I really want, and I want you to know, you can have perfect peace right here on earth. You can all power, you can truly be in control of your own life. And no one can touch you without you even trying. You don't do anything about it. The light will do it for you. You can have perfect peace, not only of the world, but of the whole universe. Really. Because the truth loves you. God loves you, and he made the world for you. And everything that's in. And he wants you to have it, but you got to become free. You got to be free to walk away from anybody or anything and not feel a thing about it. Neither love it nor hate it. You don't have to be miserable anymore in your life. You don't have to be. You can be free. You don't need, if you're suffering in life, it's because something's wrong with you. And it's nobody else's fault. It's your parents' fault because they were in darkness and they passed it on to you. So forgive them. But you can, all power and all authority has been given unto the sons and daughters of God. You have all power. But you don't know it because you're living in darkness. You're judging the boss. But you don't need to be weak. You don't need to suffer. You were not created to suffer. If you're suffering emotional pain, psychological pain, it's because something's wrong with you. You're not supposed to suffer. People in darkness suffers. People in the light don't suffer. The people in the darkness suffers. And drop this ambition mess. That's crazy. You've been taught to be ambitious. And now you feel like, well, if I don't be ambitious, what will I be? I won't do anything. That's dumb. So if you don't be ambitious, you're not going to get up and go to work. You will go to work. You will feed yourself. You will put your clothes on. And you won't be stressed out. And stop trying to get anything. It will be given to you. It will be given to you. And if he gives it to you, and then for some reason you lose it, you won't feel anything about it. Stop trying to get everything. Be happy with a cup of water and a piece of cornbread. Anybody ever been happy with a cup of water and cornbread? See, I'm not the only one. All the people of color. I remember in Alabama, in closing, we had nothing but water and bread at that time. And I would take that water, put a little sugar in it, and make sugar water. And I had cornbread, I felt like I had Finley gave me yarn. Or beyond. Am I saying that wrong? Hey, what? Who said that?
I know what you said.
What is it? See, he didn't even know what I said. Don't have steak.
Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Somebody be yarn. But listen, in close, be happy with a piece of chicken or a fish. You ain't got to have a steak every day. You know what I mean? But you got to live your life and be happy with your life and be in control of your life and let everybody else go to hell. And the last thing, don't be feeling sorry for people. Anyone that feels sad and sorry and feel bad for someone else, you're on an ego trip. You're evil. You think you're better. You think you have love to give. You think you can do it better. Your life all screwed up. And it's just a thrill that you feel bad. I'm trying to save the world, they say. You can't save the world. The world's going to get worse before it ain't going to get better. Human beings are pure evil. That's why you can't trust them. You cannot trust a human being, especially when they're angry. An angry person is a murderer, and they cannot be trusted. Just know that. I don't care how nice it is. Oh, one last thing that I want to tell you. Stop interpreting people. For an example, let's say there's somebody, you know what I mean, hate? Interpreting people. That's why I got white people around me. Hate is white, and y'all can see, right? And he's one of my experts on my show. And so, like, when he first started working for me, he used to correct me all the time. Right there on the show, every other word. And so one time I said, you nigger rah-rah. I didn't say the other word, nigger rah-rah. Stop correcting me. And he never stopped. And now I do it to a lot of people. I do it to Derek, my producer. He black. And he's supposed to have gone to college. I don't know what college he went to. He both went to a black college and affirmative action. But here's what I mean by that, and I deal with this more. When someone is nice to you, let's say that someone bring you a cup of coffee from the hallway. They bring you some coffee, you didn't know they were gonna bring it. And they give you the coffee, you're like, oh, that's such a nice person. You brought me coffee. Right away you call them nice, and then you walk out of the door, they cut your throat. But you've already just thought they were nice, they're just gonna give you some water. Or someone do something for you, and right away you interpret them as being nice. You make that decision, you're making the wrong decision. Just because people do things for you, that doesn't mean they're nice. They walk down the hall and stab you in the back. I gave her some water, she didn't even say no. Or if you don't say thanks, she'll tell somebody that, or he would tell the other person, I gave them some water, they didn't say thank you. What a nasty person. Stop it. Just live. Just be free. This weekend, I told my radio listeners, for 3 days, I want to encourage you to be nobody, and what was it?
Be nothing for 3 days.
Be nothing and nobody for 3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so tomorrow we'll see if they did it. And if they did, they will rise and live. Stop being anyone or anything. Stop being that. You're not those things anyway. You're not your job. You're not your this. You're not your that. Stop being anything or anyone. And just live. I'm out of time. That's amazing, huh? So listen, go. For those who have not done it, go and forgive your mother. You're not going to get into heaven until you forgive your mother. And if your mother is already dead, well, the guy that can't do it because his mother is living, somebody else's mother died, and it doesn't and it doesn't make fair that they can get away with it. They're not getting away with it. They still have to forgive. Even though she's dead, they got to realize that she can help herself, right? But forgive your mothers. God will forgive you. If she's dead already, realize just as you cannot help yourself, she could not help herself. And God will forgive you. He will change your heart. Human nature is wicked, right? He'll change the heart. And then he'll start to destroy your old nature, your ambitious nature, this desire to be important or to have this or that. He will take it all away. He will give you perfect peace and you will have a perfect life. Everybody else be miserable. They don't know you have a perfect life, but you will know it. You will have perfect peace. Christ came that you may have perfect peace, not sometime happiness. Perfect peace. But you got to forgive and stop identifying with the thoughts, and they will be taken away. Do the silent prayer, rebuildingtheman.com/prayer. And as I was saying to you earlier, what are you saying? Stay present. Practice being present instead of lost in your head. And being present, the way you know you're present, when you're aware of what's happening in you, your thoughts and your feelings and all that. When you can see that happening, you can only see it because you're present instead of in your head thinking about the past or the future or whatever. All right? So do that. Otherwise, suffer and die. Not yet. I thought I had one, but Hate answered it this morning. I'm like, well, that's an easy one. So I'm about to get one. Thank you for your support. We need your support. Go to rebuildingtheman.com. We have a fundraiser drive going, help, and bye. Thank you all. That was amazing.